Well, next month, travelers will need a real compliant ID in order to board domestic flights.
Now, the difference between a standard and compliant ID may be confusing for some people. NBC4's Brett Mills spoke with a local travel agent about what you should know.
The travel agent I spoke with says if you plan on taking a trip anytime soon and you've been putting off getting a compliant ID, now is the time to get it changed.
And if they're not paying attention to this rule, yeah, when they go to the airport on May 7th or after, they're going to be in for a shock because they're going to check in for their flight and they're going to say, can't use that.
Everyone who plans to travel in the United States will need a real compliant ID soon. The non-compliant ID will no longer be accepted. A TSA spokesperson said in a statement to NBC4, quote, on May 7th, 2025, every air traveler 18 years of age and older must have a real ID, compliant ID. TSA is working to avoid checkpoint delays by encouraging all travelers to get their real IDs now.
There is a lot of confusion on that, and what a lot of people don't realize in some of the groups that I've been talking with, there are two types of the real ID, and that's the compliant version and the non-compliant version. The compliant version, you'll have a star in the upper right-hand corner of the ID, and you can use that as your ID when you're traveling by air within the continental United States.
Travel consultant Fred Kerner says people need to know the difference, and before booking a trip, make sure they go to a local BMV with the required documents such as proof of identity, social security number, and Ohio residency to get a real ID. He also notes that people could potentially lose money on various travel expenses if they don't get the compliant ID.
With regards to hotels and everything else, you got to read if you're booking online, you got to read the terms and conditions because they have certain restrictions as far as when you can cancel and whether or not you would get a full refund or maybe even a partial refund.
And Kerner also noted that you can use your passport to fly if you don't have your compliant ID. To see the full list of the documents that you need when you come to your local BMV, you can head over to our website, NBC4i.com. Local for you, I'm Brett Mills, NBC4.